Am I the a-hole for not stopping my son's girlfriend from kissing him? My son, 17 male, recently got into a car accident with a drunk driver. I'm very thankful that he's alive, obviously, but his car is totaled. The drunk driver was driving a pickup and my son was driving a small old convertible. Most likely the reason for the amount of damage. And he's fairly injured, multiple breaks, loss of stitches, etc., and is currently recovering. This all occurred last week on Saturday, the night of the accident. My family, my wife 45 and daughter 14, got there, I want to say an hour before his girlfriend. When she came in, she ran to him in his hospital bed, started hugging him and kissing him, mainly lips, but other places on his face too. She stayed for most of the night, checking up on him and being supportive, and I was happy that my son and his GF had such a good relationship. As we were driving home that night, my wife said that she was upset I didn't say anything to my son's girlfriend. I asked why I would have, as she was being a good partner. My wife said that it felt weird saying that, especially in front of his family. I do understand where she's coming from, due to the fact that there's certain, what do you call it, public affection boundaries that some people grew up with and they think is the norm. Sometimes even our parents grew up with certain norms, so they expect that to be followed, but that's not how really life works. Life is about changing norms, and now public affection is not as difficult as it used to be back in the day, but clearly the mom still has that in her mentality. I said that he was going off to college regardless and that she was being a really nice partner, and that night showed us how much she truly cared for him. She rushed off to work to get there and was still wearing. She rushed off work to get there and was still wearing her work clothes as she got there. My wife started getting angrier and said that she thought it was gross, that I should just ask her to leave sometime. That's an unnecessary reaction to something minor. First, you have to establish the boundaries, then talk about it when it's broken. But so far, you haven't established a boundary of public affection to them. Once you have done that, then it will be justifiable. I told her I'm not telling my hospitalized son that I'm taking away something that clearly makes him happy. She told me it was gross and that I need to put a stop to it. I told her she was worrying about the wrong thing, that anything that brought our son's comfort was good. My brother had taken my daughter home before this. She didn't hear us arguing. She told me I need to step up and do my job, and I've kept thinking about it, and I've started to keep thinking about it and thinking that am I in the wrong? No, not at all, in whatsoever, in whichever way, because technically the person did not establish the boundaries, therefore they cannot tell you exactly how to navigate something you guys just found yourself in. You haven't put any structures towards it yet, and now to go and tell someone to go away, somebody who's very close to your son, you'll be alienating your own son. How you handled it was alright, just now that you guys need to bring a boundaries of what's alright for him and his girlfriend to do in front of you and what's not. Then from there on, you take it from there. But you cannot overreact to a situation that hasn't happened before and you haven't brought a clear structure around it yet. Yeah. Second half.